But, you know, remind me next time and I'll do that, because apparently this has just become an open request. That basically the show that I am hosting now is just a glorified version of TRL from MTV, and I'm old enough to remember when that show was just called Total Request Live before they just called it TRL for, you know, no real reason, when they just shortened it and people were like, yeah, whatever, TRL on MTV, IDK, LOL, fuck it, who cares? So, anyways, well, Barrel Haya, I'm glad, okay, the fact that so many of you guys, Ty-Star Blue included, the fact that so many of you guys were automatically defaulting to this stream turning into Total Request Live, we're on the right wavelength, okay? We're synced up. You get it. I'm glad you're here, because that you get it. You're like me, okay? Maybe hopefully you've probably made some better life decisions than I have, but we're both cut from the same cloth. You're just cut from a version that doesn't have like a ketchup stain on it. Yeah, I didn't really watch MTV a whole lot when I was younger. I watched Beavis and Butthead, and I was really big into the, you know, Tom Green versus Andy Dick. I was on team Andy Dick. I fucking loved the Andy Dick show. I still quote that stupid show, like, to this day. The very first episode of the show starts out as a fake True Hollywood Story segment. Like, it's not even on the right channel, because that was on, like, E, obviously, but this is on MTV. And it's a somewhat fictionalized account of his early career, and it showed him standing in front of, like, his dedicated parking spot that just said A Dick on the front of it. And it's just really great, because the way that this whole thing is orchestrated, I don't really want to spoil it, but one of the punchlines is, I think they have Janine Garofalo is one of the guests who's talking about it, and she was like, you know, it's just really so sad when anybody dies, really, but the way I feel, and then she just stops and she, like, looks off to the director and she's like, he's not dead? Oh. Good for him. Can we just continue like he is, though, just so that we can have this just on tape? And then there's like a clip of, like, Will Ferrell saying, "I know Andy Dick. I don't hate him, but I do wish you were dead." It's, how do we just start this off just talking about Andy Dick? Welcome to Your Level Sucks Too. I'm your host, Draco, and of course, this is Ness. She has officially been added to the credits roll of the show. I don't know if y'all noticed that last night, but she's on there. Her agent demanded it, so I'm like, all right, fine. Except she doesn't get top billing yet, because I fucked up when I made that joke, so there we go. On tonight's Your Level Sucks, last week we did a collection where we tried to play some easy and some normal stages, and for some reason I've got this weird lingering suspicion that the game is unraveling, because we got a lot of normal difficulty stages that felt like they were miscategorized, or they had not yet been categorized. I think that might be the case. I forget who it was, but somebody showed me, or somebody explained to me, rather, that, like, when you submit a new level, it automatically goes to normal, and then depending on how many completions it gets, or deaths, or skips, or upvotes and downvotes, it either gets kicked down to easy, or it gets kicked up to expert, and then if it's an expert, it can potentially just be kicked up to super expert, and the game kind of auto-adjusts and does stuff like that. So I'm thinking maybe we didn't, maybe with the new additions that they've brought to the game, namely the stupid hats in 3D World, possibly, maybe it's renewed, it's rekindled some interest in the game, and there was just a lot of new levels that had not yet been categorized, because while there's new interest in making stages with the things, maybe there's not as much interest in just playing levels. I don't know, but normal mode was being exceptionally difficult last week, so we're just gonna play easy mode tonight. That's what we're gonna do. Actually, Mr. Flamble, when I talked about the credits roll, he said, "Where's the robot roll call?" I get that. I love Mystery Science Theater, and then Big Speed has to, you know, Cambot, Gypsy, Tom Servo, and Crow, with all the extra O's that are left on when the name scrolls in, by the way. That's the important part. I'm different. That's, I think, what he says whenever he gets introduced. I think they change the things every few seasons, but that was one of them. Did they change Gypsy's name to GPC? So, I didn't realize the name Gypsy was a slur. Is that... Because she's actually my favorite robot on the show. I love her. So what do I... There was a guy on the show named you're quoting the fucking theme song now. There was a guy named Joel. The fact that you opened with that particular theme song, Alex, means you and I can be friends, and we won't have any disagreements or arguments over what the better era of Mystery Science Theater was. Just saying, if you're a fan of Mike Nelson, I won't, not saying I hate you, but I do wish you were dead. We've wrapped back around to Andy Dick Show quotes. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, that's supposed to be holding your tongue, so it sounds like I was born on a pile of shit. I was, so you trying to trick me into saying, just you could just tell me, you could just ask me, say, Draco, tell me about your life before Gatorbox. And I would say, essentially, it was hell. It was like that guy, is it Prometheus, who was cursed to spend the rest of eternity having his liver picked out of his body by crows every day, and then after he passes out from the pain, he reawakens and his body is regenerated, and then the crows come back. That was my life before Gatorbox, okay? That's all you need to know. I tried to deliver that with as much of a somber tone as I could without laughing. So we got that. But oh, was that Sisyphus or was that Prometheus? I don't remember who it was. Sisyphus is the one who's perpetually pushing the stone, always uphill. No, that's what my life is like now, because having a slightly above. We're not like a small-time, tiny channel on Twitch because, nowadays we're getting almost 36 viewers at a time. So that puts us firmly, like, halfway to partnership. So we are officially in the Sisyphus territory of being a Twitch streamer. We have been for most of this year, so I'm glad you guys are here. Y'all should tell some friends, because otherwise we're stuck in this purgatory. Well, without the edge, let's bring things down a notch, because not everything before my time at Gatorbox was total shit. Like when I was a kid, I had a pretty good childhood, I guess. And one of the streams, God, I'm reading chat now, and it's like I'm crossing the streams. So before I start every episode off, you guys know that I like to show you guys cool things from my personal collection of Nintendo and Mario stuff. I mean, I have a pretty big collection of gaming crap, but here on Your Level Sucks, I always try to keep everything kind of Nintendo Mario related, so that way it's thematic with the show. And I guess maybe it's my vain attempt to help normalize and like humanize me as a character, to differentiate. Hey, when we put the hat on and we start throwing down F-bombs and shit like that, that's just for fun. But I'm actually a real person with real feelings, and this is all an act. So one thing I would like to show you guys is actually, it looks really goofy. I'll just go ahead and pull it out. It's this fella right here. It's a very bizarre looking Mario plush. You might be saying, Draco, that looks like a bootleg. And you would be pretty much spot on with that assessment, but it's actually not a bootleg. Like you guys are throwing the Mayro emote. It kind of does, like, okay, hang on. Like if I put him up in the thing again, he kind of does look like the Mayro emote. Like if I tilt his head back maybe or something, or tilt it to the side. I don't know. maybe we should ditch the Mayro. Maybe this should be the new version of that emote. That way, this one's ours. But this is actually an officially licensed Nintendo plush. It's made by a company called Acme. I'm not making that up. If you the tag that's right here sticking out from his bum, it does say Acme. It has the logo with the copyright of 1988. So I believe this was one of, if not the first, Super Mario Brothers plush toys that was ever made and released in North America, and this is one of them. His feet are actually, his shoes are supposed to be made of like that weird kind of like pleather stuff, but all of the coating has rotted away, so now it's just like dark gray fabric, which is fine. I'd rather have that than weird flaking rotting pleather. But he looks kind of goofy. Like his face is kind of flat. Like, but it doesn't. I mean, if I start fucking with his nose to try to fix it, it doesn't. I think it's supposed to be that way, because you have to realize mass production standards and qualities and efficiency in the late '80s in terms of making like stuffed animals wasn't really a thing. But I actually found this guy at a church rummage sale. He does not have his original tags. He was obviously well loved by his previous owner, because he's kind of dirty at parts, and I've thought about trying to wash it and clean it, but I don't know how to do that, and I'm afraid of damaging it because I've already fixed his overall straps. Are just little pieces of ribbon that are like sewn into different things and stuck underneath these little plastic buttons. And one of them has already come off. I've already had to fix and mend him a couple of times. In fact, if you look at his back, he's been re-sewn. I've had to do a little work on this guy, unfortunately, because he was in kind of bad shape when I found him. I really think I probably only paid a couple bucks for him, and back then I knew I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of touch this guy up. But it's weird because he's stuffed with like. He's not stuffed with, like, polyester. It's not what plushies are made with today. If you read his tag, he's 50% styrene and 50% cellulose. Isn't cellulose like a plant fiber or something? Styrene is styrofoam. That's one of the fancy names. Polystyrene, that's what that is. So you can definitely feel that if you squeeze him. He's not very soft and huggable. He's very rigid. So he's kind of bizarre in that way. But he's not like filled with beans like a Beanie Baby is. It just feels like foam. It feels like a really densely packed beanbag chair, like the stuff they put in beanbag chairs. That's kind of what he gives. The prodigy. That's one long butt crack I gave Mario. Goes all the way up. Now that's how you do the Mario. I've actually tried to do a little bit of research on this guy, because he looked so goofy when I found him. When I bought him, I did think he was a bootleg, but he had a tag and everything, so I was like, well, it says Super Mario Brothers, copyright 1988, Nintendo of America. It was made in Korea, not China. So I'm like, I mean, it's got to be legit. It just looks like shit, and he's kind of goofy looking. So I still picked him up. I think the best part is the hat that's like way too small, that just has like a Times New Roman M on the top of it. Like that's great. That's goofy. I love that. That's really campy shit. But there was a Luigi counterpart, and interestingly enough, the coloration is more in line with kind of modern Mario. Whereas if you were to go by the NES colors, there would be some browns and reds in here, and like orange and things like that. But there is a Luigi counterpart. It was one of the very, very, very few pieces of Luigi merchandise that existed back then. Most everything was Mario. You got Mario. If you liked Luigi, fuck off, Luigi. So, but the coloration of Luigi, he's not green overalls with like a blue shirt or anything. He's white with like the white hat. It's basically the way the player is colored in the NES game, which I always found kind of strange. So I don't have a Luigi. I only have Mario. But Acme, they made this, and then a year later in '89, I believe they made a raccoon version of this for Super Mario Bros. 3, where Mario's got the tail and he's got ears, and man, if you look up a picture of that thing is fucking weird looking. Like, cause then he does have a little shape for a mouth. I thought the mouth was fabric. No, the mouth is actually like a piece of plastic, like the eyes are. It's like hard plastic. But they gave him teeth, so it kind of looks like the scary emote we have in chat. So, so He's just really weird looking, and like I said, back when I found this guy, I was still in high school, so it was a long time ago, but he probably would have been a little more than 10 or so, 12, 13 years old by the time I found him at the rummage sale. And even back then, I picked him up because I was like, I've never seen this before. I looked on the tag, I was like, he's old as hell. I mean, the NES came to North America in '85, so this is 3 years into Mario Mania. I mean, this is a pretty deep cut. And so, like I said, I did some research and did some looking up on it. And, yeah, he's one of the first Mario plushes that were ever made. In fact, I can't really seem to find concrete evidence of ones that go older than this. I just see other weird revisions of this one. And that's about it. So Acme got in on the ground floor, and because they did that, there was no bar set, so they got to set the bar low. Yeah, the previous owner, I guess the little kid that had him, maybe took him on a bunch of adventures or something, I don't know. But there's some good memories that this guy has seen, I hope. And I'm happy to have something old like this in my collection, because I do kind of have a soft spot for old plushes. We have you don't really see him on camera all that often anymore, but we do have Muscles the alligator, and this guy's from 1982. I mean, he's okay. These guys don't have any excuse, because if this was Dakin from 1982, I mean, this is fucking amazing. He's even wearing a shirt. This guy's just got his clothing sewn onto him. But don't know what the hell I was saying there. But I have a soft spot for older plushes. Over in my bedroom, I have a collection of some on a shelf, and I've got a Chip and a Dale from Disneyland from back in the late '80s, early '90s. I've got a Robin Hood from early '80s and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's just these are very innocent to me, and they remind me of better times. And unfortunately, we have Super Mario 3D World now, so those better times have ended. But it's that's my cool stuff for tonight. The Acme 1988 Super Mario official plush. As for what this guy is worth, I've seen them traditionally sell on eBay for between $20 and $40, depending on condition, and those are usually in a little bit better condition than this guy. And like I said, I've had to sew his back, I've had to fix his overall strap and stuff like that, so I'd probably put this guy toward the lower end and maybe even below 20, because he's in kind of ratty shape. But it's not the condition that matters to me. It's just the fact that this was important to somebody at one point in time, and now it's kind of important to me. So we got that. You may have noticed I don't have a cola today. That's because the fucking cola company, their check didn't clear. It bounced, so, fuck them, we're not doing that. So instead, what I've done is I've got some new Coke. We've already done this gag on the show where I was like, oh yeah, 1985, and I had the copy of Super Mario Brothers. I'm like, something else happened in 1985. Haha, new Coke. And, but yeah, no, I have this, and, it was from, like, the Reagan administration, so it's, it's gone bad, but I feel like I don't, I don't want it to go to waste. I wanted to go to waste, so we're just gonna have new Coke tonight. Oh, fuck! Okay, hang on. Where the hell did that go? I think it rolled under the couch. Okay, well, it's not gonna get all over the place, is it? Okay, no, it didn't blow up, because it's not really... What the fuck? Hang on. There's a goddamn Magican. That's a straight up... That's a straight up Coca-Cola Magican. So there's no soda in it. So yeah, Magican was a promotion that Coca-Cola did a long time ago, where they sold you empty cans of Coke that had shit inside, and when you pulled the thing, that would pop up, and there's a prize rolled up in there. It's like money or concert like actual like dollar bills, like $50 bills and $20 bills, and like concert tickets and things like that. So. No, in my luck, it'll be a ticket to go see fucking Counting Crows in, 1992 or something, I don't know. But Yeah. So what did I get? Do I touch it though? Like, is it gonna fucking like? I don't want to destroy the value. Catch the wave! Don't say the P word! Thanks, Max Hedge. Why is my phone going off? Oh! Check cleared. Awesome. Well, that settles that. Anyways, let's play some Super Mario Maker, I guess. Fandramon actually asked an important question about the Coca-Cola Magican promotion. Wouldn't it be lighter than a full can? No, because they filled the rest of the can that did not have the prize dispenser in it with chlorinated water. Yes, some fucking kid did drink that, and he went to go see a doctor because he drank chlorinated water from a can of Coca-Cola. And you can imagine, I mean, it was a nice idea. It was a nice idea to put things in the can that pops out. It's like, whoa, hey, there's $10 rolled up in my can of Coke. But don't... You shouldn't have put a liquid in it. You should have just made the can just heavier some way, other way. Like, I don't know, make a solid fucking aluminum. Who fucking knows? I don't know. But whatever they did wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it. So, why not just put Coke in it? Because that solution's too easy, sheep. Okay? It's the Magic Can. You gotta put fucking Dave Matthews Band concert tickets in your can of Coke. So when you go psst like that and it pops up, you can go see Dave Matthews Band, whatever, you know, you go see him in concert, and then the rest of the can is filled with fucking pool water, okay? Because fuck you if you wanted a Coke. Imagine opening that and being like, I don't even like Counting Crows. Fuck Blues Traveler. Fuck! I'm buying a Pepsi from now on. Fuck this. Bye-bye Coke. By the way, I don't want to, I'm going to, low press. No press. But we are at 24 subscribers right now in terms of like active sub points. And I promised you guys if we make it to 35, I will marathon the game Mylon's Secret Castle until we get the good ending. So, you know, if that's something you might want to see, you know, think of 11 people that you love and gift them. Mother's Day is tomorrow. Give your mom the gift of having an alligator emote that she can use in anybody's channel on Twitch. Okay? Give the gift of Gatorbox. Give the gift of Gatorbox. Why didn't the skeleton take his friend to the prom? Because he's dead. Skeleton, no, he got to there and signed on the, it said no skeletons allowed. He couldn't go in. Benjamin, he had a boner. That's too good of a punchline. Mr. Flannel just goes, because he was fat and ugly and nobody liked it. That would have proven once and for all if he was fat or big boned, I guess, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Why didn't the skeleton take his friend to the prom? Because his heart wasn't in it. That doesn't make any sense. Like, I guess, I mean, I get what they're going for. Like, if your heart's not in something and you just don't care about it, and he's a skeleton, so he doesn't have a heart. He's just bones. But I feel like that punchline should have gone to something else, and they just shoehorned this in, and it's not. That wasn't good. Clear pipe maze. I fucking hate it already. There's nothing I like. There's nothing that I'm excited about now. Fuck you. Just probably the music is too loud. It's like bleeding over into the damn stream. G. Oh, did I go right? Oh, wow, I fucked that up. I know this isn't the right way, but you know we might need the power up, and I'm gonna treat this the same. Okay, well it's a good thing I was trying to be cautionary, because you can't trust an idiot in this game. There's no rush here because we can just ground pound. That's why I picked up the mushroom. There's clearly something hidden there too. Oh wow, 1-up. Yeah, I really need it in easy mode, thanks. So these both lead to the same place. This all leads here. This looks like a very clever ad for like Drano, which this level creator probably just fucking drinks on the regular. God damn it. God damn it. I'm looking down there, man, you know, like, I'm looking at this, and I don't like what I'm seeing, okay? There's like eight of them here. And that's clearly not even the right way to go. Okay, well, okay. Out of sheer anger, I believe we picked the correct pipe. The guy gets it. Are you fucking with me? Dude, are you... This is the worst level I think I've ever played, okay? We played a lot of shit. We played a lot of shit on this show, okay? A lot in the history of this show. But I hate this level specifically, okay? I don't like this at all. Big speed. In hell, this is what all Mario games are. You know, it's crazy. He's not wrong. If you do drugs, you go to hell before you die, and this is where you go, okay? Please. Yeah, also, yeah, Dr. Ocelot, if you can connect the fuckers together, why even bother making a length limit for the pipes? I mean, I guess maybe it is an engine-based limitation where something can only stretch X number of blocks, but you can put another one right next to it, and it doesn't matter, and it'll continue like a fucking human centipede stage like this one actually was. And it might just be a game engine limitation. But I still think it's kind of a cautionary tale where it's like, hey, if you stretch something too far and the game is like doing that Jonah Hill thing, like, and you still go ahead and just say, well, I can fucking just put two pipes together, you know, ass to ass, and then just do that, like, fuck it. Who cares? What was that name? What was that called? It was called Clear Pipe Maze. I gotta write that down. Draco, are you quoting Requiem for a Dream on your Super Mario Maker stream? Yes, I am. I'm a man of culture, okay? Was that Jared Leto in that movie? That wasn't him. Was that Jake Gyllenhaal? Who the fuck was in Requiem for a Dream? Was Jake Gyllenhaal in Requiem for a Dream? You didn't even answer my question. You don't even know who that is? Just click it. It wasn't Jared Leto. Was it fucking Jared Leto? Don't tell me it was. Oh my god, it was him. That's why he had damage tattooed on his forehead for Suicide Squad. 1, 2, 3, bombardment. Oh, what? That's German though. That's probably how they spell it. Or, if we're going by World War II terminology, you could also spell it L-O-S-I-N-G. Okay, I'm done with this cat shit. We're just doing this. Oh no, we need the cat suit. We have to. No, we don't. We don't need shit. You don't have to take shit from nobody. Except this guy, because we actually have to do the fight. This is exciting gameplay. Okay, whatever. Just fuck me up. You still got to the top of the flagpole, you didn't have a cat suit because you designed your level like crap. See, if you were going to make it so that you had to have the cat suit to get to the top of the flagpole, you wouldn't have put the first step there. Alright? Step 1 about designing good stages. Don't make it 3D world. That's the first one. And that actually, by doing that, that actually eliminates the cat suit problem. Are we going to get something besides 3D world? Like, we're not, but I mean, can we? Is this just... Okay. Can we climb this and... Oh, yeah, wow, look at that. I'm gonna keep this, because I don't know if I need it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wonderful. I like how somehow I had the second key, but the game didn't suck me into the other locked teleport box. Because that would have sent me on a one-way trip back to... Actually, that would have soft-locked the stage. That would have sent me back, because I saw where the other locked box was. It was with Al Gore. Old joke. Don't move. Alright, all you stick-ups, this is a fuck-up. Wow. You know, you could have fixed that by making the... You know what? I'm not even going to tell you how you could fix your automatic stages, because I don't want idiots taking notes, okay? I don't want idiots watching this show thinking like, okay, what is it that people don't like? Like, I'm like a one-man focus group for automatic stages, right? Here's, if you're watching this because you're thinking you're going to get some good intel on how to make an automatic stage that doesn't piss people off, okay. Understand your audience. 1, are you making it for babies or chimpanzees? If so, they'll be happy to watch it. 2, if you're making it with anybody above a 2nd grade level of education, they're going to get pissed off and they're going to feel like their time is being wasted. So don't. Okay? Now, I specifically said chimpanzees and not gorillas because gorillas can learn sign language, which means that they can probably learn how to shoot you the finger. Oh, the reason this level has a music tag is because it plays that fucking castle theme that sounds like somebody playing a crappy emulated pipe organ by slapping their dick around on it. That man is being eaten by Bowser. He's got Bowser's head, his head inside of Bowser's head. Would you put your head inside of a Bowser? Oh, fuck, that scared me. It's Roy. But I wasn't... I forgot they added this asshole. I hesitated. I was like, wait, why is Boom Boom purple? Is he gonna stop? Okay. Oh, you son of a bitch. He's sneaky. This is fun. This is, you know, this is like just like a random forced boss encounter in this underground fucking latrine. Oh, good. I don't hate this. What did this... I don't see a number 7 in there, numerically, but I also don't know what the Japanese symbol for 7 is. So, since when does Morton do that? Oh, I've had the level sensor up this whole time. Forgot about it. Morton Koopa Jr. is the only one who's not named after a musical artist, right? Is he named after Morton Downey Jr., the talk show host? Like for real? I guess at some point, I am gonna have to learn what these, what the Koopalings do. You know, oh shit, yeah, like, see, I gotta remember that Morton does that. They were gonna name him Morrissey Koopa. Oh, this is, Ludwig. Morrissey Koopa was rejected. They rejected Morrissey. But they were like, yeah, no, the guy who hosts the talk show where he gets in trouble all the time with the FCC for insulting people. Yeah. Have him on the game. His name, totally fine. We are completely fine with associating one of our Koopalings with a fucking chain-smoking crazy person. You expecting me to fight these assholes? Because I'm not. What? How does this... Okay, well, fuck it, I don't care. Again, I haven't really had enough experience with these power-ups to understand how they work. But I don't care. Nice pipe, just floating out in the middle of nowhere, huh?
Oh yeah, Mario time.
In the desert that looks like melted cheese. Oh, the Morrissey thing was a joke? I didn't know that. See, you bullshit. You just bullshit me real easily. Morton Koopa Jr. is like if today they named the Koopaling Alex Jones Koopa. I disagree. I disagree. Morton Downey Jr. was an asshole. Make no mistake. He was parodied very often. But I don't think he ever set out to spread misinformation. He was basically the first Jerry Springer. And later in life, he actually expressed a lot of regrets for his behaviors, especially the appearance of making smoking look like it was cool. Because he eventually did die of like lung cancer, because obviously you smoke that much. That's the only death you're going to get, right? Unless you blow your own brains out, you're going to die of lung cancer. But at the same time, I think Morton Downey Jr., didn't he... A few years before he died, didn't he claim he was attacked by white supremacists in an airport bathroom who drew a swastika on his forehead? However, the swastika was backwards, meaning that he did it to himself in the mirror. Is that it? Hang on. Yes, that is, yeah. He claims that, yeah. He claims 3 skinheads attacked him and smeared him with swastikas. But that report was, yeah. Okay. So maybe he kind of is an idiot. Never mind. Nice hat. After grabbing at least 999 coins, I am, you know, really thankful that, like... Really thankful that, are you expecting me to, like, sit here and... Because I'm not. I'm not. Really thankful that the, I hate this! I don't like it! I was gonna say I was thankful that the game caps out at 3 digits for the coin counter, but this is... I fucking hate this. You know what? We're gonna go in here, and we're just gonna hope that the game just gives us opportunities for more. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to get. Is that it? Beautiful. So we're gonna go through this stage, and if we don't have 999 coins by the time we get to the end of it, I'm gonna blame the level maker for making a level that is absolute total dog shit. And that's okay. So you heard it here first, folks. I'm going to blame the clear condition on a. Now I know that there's more than 999 coins, okay? Because when you have the pipes that constantly spin them out and stuff like that, at least doesn't mean all.
So there's more than 1,000 coins in this stage to collect. We made it to 670, okay? Any normal, rational fucking person would have drawn the line at, like, collect at least 100 coins before touching the goal post, or whatever. So, yeah. I'm calling it here. Fucking stupid. Death run. On easy mode, by the way. Just death run on easy mode. Oh my god, they're gonna hit me. Yep, that was death run right there. Stay low or smell the smoke. Fucking hell. Horky Bork, death walk. Death walk. That was a death brisk jog. A death morning jog.
Bang Bang Bamboozle. It's a Mario World stage, though, so, you know, it can't be, you know, always look on the bright side of life. It's got Yoshi! Hang on, what happens if you're holding the item and you... Okay, well, what happens if you're holding an item and you jump on Yoshi? Okay, you drop it, so they don't let you do that in this game. Let's go see what's up here real quick. Yoshi, you wait there. Okay, I'm keeping this. Yoshi, you wait here and keep a lookout. Checkpoint in case we died. We have faced 0 enemies, but just in case we died. Okay, Yoshi, you saw it. You saw it. You know what's gonna happen. Here it is, Yoshi. We did it. I don't gotta take bullshit from nobody. This is my show. Think I'm gonna go in there and fight Boom Boom when the items fly around? That you gave me a cape. What are you, stupid? Earlier in the chat, you guys are like, why do they add boost pads to this game? I don't know, because it's stupid. It's stupid. I don't even know how they work. I feel like if you jump on the left side of the boost pad, it kicks you to the left, and then you just keep going left. Even though you are then walking on to the right half of the boost pad before it, which I feel like if you land on the right half and it kicks you right, you should get stuck between... I don't fucking know. Who knows? Who knows how it works? Don't even ask Nintendo. They don't fucking know. They can't even keep their shit secure. Now we got the source code to Pokemon Blue all over the place. Did we already play this? We already played this, right? I feel like we did. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to beat this stage, but this is how I'm beating this stage, okay? I saw glass pipes and icicles and conveyor belts, and I'm like, too old for this shit. Your level sucks as 5 years old. I don't fucking care. You know the nightmares I've seen hosting this show? I don't got time for your petty crap. I want a Captain Lou Albano emote in this channel. That's what we need to get. We need to get one of those. It needs to be drugs, okay? That's what the name needs to be. It needs to be him going like that. That's gonna be the next fucking emote. Mario's kill streak. Great. I mean, it's Mario 3. We never see that on this show. It's Mario 3 with weird slopes in the castle, but you know, I'll take what I can get. Killionaire! What's that called? Kilimanjaro, Killtacular, all that fucking Halo stuff. See, little kids are like, Halo's like Killionaire. But like, OGs, we're like, nah man, it's all about Quake. Holy shit. Like, that's where it's at. This is who fights Bowser Jr. in a space that tiny? You fucking with me right now? We call that the Bowser Dick Duck, by the way. That's the official name of that move. Look it up. It's in one of the Nintendo Powers. One of the early ones, though, because that's when this game came out. Search around like 1989. Go back that far. You'll find it. You'll find it. The Bowser Dick Duck. Mario's Kill Streak. You know, yeah, that was not a good stage, but you know, hey, it's a Mario 3 level, and we don't even. You ever had a dream that you wish you want him to do so much you could do anything? Anyways, we very rarely see Mario 3 on this show, okay? I think out of the 3 classic Marios, I think we see the NES one the most because people like the bouncy ball, okay? Because they like shiny round objects. Mario 3, I would say we see Mario World second most out of the retro ones, and Mario 3 is just like no one even fucking touches that because they're like 3. I didn't even put the second one in there. This dumb. Twisting and turning. And turning. You get both. That's 2 for the price of 1, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. I'm already getting pissed off at these fucking damn tornadoes. Okay, so that's not right. That's not where the key is. Okay, you know, we're just gonna. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares, right? Just put a bunch of tornadoes down. That's a fun stage. Put a bunch of those down. They just fucking devour inputs left and right. That's a good addition for your level. Twisting and turning. Turning, was it turning or changing? This is a deep cut. Kind of flash in my hand here. Those adult-rated Kicks arcade games that you reveal the naughty picture underneath, but then like if you take too long, it changes to like fucking pictures of Jason Voorhees or whatever. Do they say turning or do they say changing? So what? Maybe it's both. Maybe there's 2 different versions. I don't know. Said with care. What? Dingus? What am I looking at here? Did you try to do the thing where you draw a wiener? Because you didn't do it right. What is this? Okay. Yeah, sure. I don't understand what that was supposed to be. Is it like a music note? Because with the thing... said with care? There was no care put into that stage. Bullshit. I'd call shenanigans on that one. Megalovania... Cap Kingdom. I would rather play the stage where they make you wear all the stupid hats. Where's the kingdom? Where's the caps? Where's the anything? It's not a cap. That's a mushroom. This game has had those forever. I'm not playing your fucking game. Okay? What the hell is this? I can't fight like that. Why am I still holding the peace switch? This level clearly wasn't designed with any, you know, ideas in mind, right? Like, this does not sound design if I can walk up here and skip what you gave me the peace switch for. But I'm gonna hang on to it in case I need it, you know, going through here. I don't. And there it goes. Where's the caps? I feel like that was supposed to be a stage where all the bullet, you know, the cannon head and the bullet head and the ones the Goomba head, the ones I've already forgotten about. I feel like those were supposed to be in that stage somewhere, based on the name. Frosty ICE. Nice hat. Real Toby, though. That's the real Toby. Not the fake one. I would imagine the fake Toby his name is Fake Toby. So, I guess I probably shouldn't go up there because that's a soft lock, isn't it? This level doesn't look like it was made by a Dayron Ares. I feel like I've seen some of these ideas before. At least my boy Yoshi's still here. Can Yoshi eat the moon? Eat it, Yoshi. Eat the moon, Yoshi! We gotta do Mythbusters. How? We gotta go back to the beginning. Where the screen scroll. No! Yoshi, no! We're gonna see if Yoshi can eat the moon, okay? Because this is a fucking title screen level that's had minor alterations done to it, and I want to see if I want to see if Yoshi can eat the fucking moon. Oh, I probably ought to get my power up though. I need these. I forgot all those Koopas were there. Eat the moon. Eat the moon. I want to see him eat the moon. This isn't gonna work. We gotta go someplace else. No, he can't eat the moon. Myth busted. Yeah, he can't eat the moon. But you can still just pick it up. I didn't know. That's a question. I didn't know. Can he eat I mean, what else are we gonna do in this fucking stage we've seen a million times before? Oh, here comes the part where Yoshi slides. I mean, this part's kind of cute because he slides on his belly. But yeah, it's just, I mean, we've seen that before. We had a hypothesis, okay? That was an experiment, okay? We just did some science. Make no mistake. I mean, this guy did make a mistake. He just submitted a title screen stage, but how many of y'all wondered if Yoshi could eat the moon? I bet that thought probably crossed you, but you didn't think to try it. You're like, I wonder if Yoshi. And I'm like, fuck it, let's be bold. We do these things not because they are hard, but what did JFK say about putting people on the moon? Anyways, we did it to see if a dinosaur could eat the moon, and you can't, okay? Sorry. DE battle mode. Oh, it's the multiplayer. I'm picking the blue pipe. You can just... I would be the dick who would do this. Right? Everybody else would be trying to start the stage and I'd just be like, multiplayer sucks in this game. Y'all ain't ever gonna get going. Can't make me. Can't make me. I'm gonna pick blue. Blue's a good color. See, there's a flower right there. That's good luck. That means I picked the right thing. These are such a cop-out to make, because all you have to do is make one, and then you just... This person didn't copy it, though. They drew this on everything. Because if they would have copied it, that flower would be down there where the plants are, beside that trampoline. This moron just fucking drew every single one of these and didn't realize you could just copy and paste it. I feel like that's what most people do. Is there a saw blade here that I would have to damage boost through? Is that what we got? Oh boy. This is hard. We racing Bullet Bill? Great. I tell you what, I know I actually won this race, but I'm getting some these over here. And I'm getting the bottom of the flagpole because I like to aim low in life. You know, there's no effort in stages like this, so I'm not going to put any effort and get to the top of the flagpole. But I figured that the blue player would get the top of the flagpole because it's just how these stupid stages are made. Ebb and Flow. Nice hat, Nernterndo, whatever. Is there a bomb? Or is this just one of those levels that it's going to take me to another version of this level? Yeah. Okay. Well, this one looks like it was at least put together well. I see a snake block though, so I'm about to take those. I'm gonna take those words back.
me just see something real quick. And none of... Okay, yeah. Spin jump isn't mapped to any of the buttons except for the triggers on this game. I just had to check. No, I was thinking maybe... Oh, there's blocks here. I was thinking maybe, you know, this would be like regular Super Mario World, where they put the spin jump on a Y or whatever. But I realized that that's stupid. Is the joke here that the snake block just can't go high enough and that we have to... No. Oh, like, I see, okay. The joke is that we don't need the snake block. So we can tell the snake block to go fuck itself. Which is the correct answer, by the way. Oh, and we're done. Okay. It wasn't bad. I mean, I've seen stages where it's like you go in the pipe and then it like it flips the stage or it changes one thing or whatever it is. Or that's fine. Okay. I was dragging my feet on that level, being like, did they make it? Okay, only the triggers do the jump, the spin jump. Okay, I don't know why they just didn't give it a face button. And then I'm like, oh, what's the snake block thing? Oh, I still got a world record, huh? Okay, it's just that easy, folks. You don't have to do a damn thing to be a speedrunner. All right, take it from me. I've had a couple of records. 30 seconds. That's all I got, huh? 30 seconds? Oh, whatever. That's why I said whatever. 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 I don't care. You know what? I'm gonna come... Oh, no. Oh, no! No, I didn't fuck myself. Y'all thought. Y'all thought. Check this out. Oh, time to spare. 6 seconds, exactly. Which gives me just enough time to say that this was a bad idea for a stage, and it wasn't fun to play at all. And maybe next time actually think of an actual level, instead of just running to the right on ice for 30 seconds. You gave me 30 seconds worth of time limit, but you stuck enough items down there that I could damage boost through everything. So there's effectively no challenge. If you wanted to make a 30-second speedrun stage, I'm sure the dude that made this is like, guys, check out my new 30-second speedrun stage. All you gotta do, you gotta get to the end, you got 30 seconds, right? You gotta do this, it's gonna be super hard. Watch this, all these enemies I put down, but then he's like, oh, but I also put down all these flowers because I suck at it, and I'm gonna submit this level, so I gotta keep putting fire flowers down every 20 blocks so that I can still submit this trash. If you're designing a level, and you have this grand idea for a stage, right? You got this grand idea for a stage. The T in Castle stands for 30 seconds. Yeah, and the R stands for dumb. Dumb stands for dumb. If you're making a stage, and you're playing it, and you're testing it, and you're like, this stage is too hard. You don't just start throwing shit down in it to make it easier, right? You rethink the stage. Why is the stage hard? Okay, if the intent is to make a difficult stage where you have to continuously run to the right and dodge enemies, maybe you should not suck at Mario. Maybe this game's not for you. Maybe you should go play 3D Land or World or whatever the fuck. Life in... This is written like... life in... a cage. It's... You read that in a... Or it could be William Shatner's voice, too. Life in a cage. Could also be Jeff Goldblum. Life in a cage. What is this? So what is the stage? What are we doing here? I feel like there's not a stage. Despite all my rage, the stage is life in a cage.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
It wasn't even like, fuck it, whatever. There's like an escalator going up to the flagpole. I was waiting for it to do something. I was waiting for something, because at the beginning I was like,
There's a on and off block. I'm like, what is that going to do something? There's skull platforms. I'm like, no, this doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Red Red flag fast command. Sorry, got a bad case of the Rona from all these bad stages. Hey, there's friends up there. We're getting Yoshi. We're gonna get... I want red Yoshi. So we already had green Yoshi this stream. We gotta get red. What is this? What are we doing here? Why is the axis art? What is the point of going in this room? What is this called? Red flag fast command. Okay, we got him. Still didn't hit the gold tape. That's it. That's the stage. Cough and all. Red flag fast command. Sounds like a crappy tongue twister from the book. How does it fit, Dr. Ocelot? How does it feel to know that there's over 8,000 people who bothered to clear more stages in easy mode than I have? Referring to the rank up there. You know, I know what it's like to not have a life. I mean, we're looking at it, so... But, to honestly answer your question, I'm kind of shocked that I don't have a lower rank. But then again, I feel like Mario Maker 2, there's no newness there. It's not as much of a novelty as it was when the first game came out. And I don't think there was a rank function on that, so who knows. But I feel like I should be a lot lower on this, considering my days of attempting to play this game for personal enjoyment are over and done with. I enjoy playing it with you guys. I enjoy making this show. You know, I have a good time doing that. I have a lot of fun with y'all. But that means I play this game maybe 3 hours in a week, and my rank has just stopped dropping. Because nobody fucking cares. Like, Nintendo made an update that gave you a bunch of shitty power-ups, and still, we are marching higher in the ranks than we were previously. You know, nobody cares. So, I'm honestly a little surprised that my rank isn't lower, considering how little I play the game. I am positive that the top... I think once you get to the 3-digit rank, like the top 1,000 people that are ranked in this game, I am sure that is a clusterfuck. That is a clusterfuck of people that are still a year out, holding out for the dream that the other guys are going to give up before I do, and I'm going to eventually get to the top spot just so I can have that as a personal accomplishment. I never really followed up on this, but I hypothesized that there were like people on Twitch, I'm sure there were when the game first came out, that just streamed this non-stop, and they had something in their stream title like Road to #1, Super Mario easy mode attempts, normal attempts. Some of them probably picked expert. Actually, nobody picked normal, because I remembered for a while I went to go see how high I could get my rank because I wanted to see what unlocked all those stupid clothes. And I took a picture with my phone. At one point, I had a global rank in normal mode of like 640 something, and I got one thing for breaking rank 1,000, I think. And then I gave up because I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this anymore. We've done 1,100 shitty Mario stages, and we're already at 83. But I'm sure, like, you guys were talking about D. Steve's, you know, a while back, a few shows back. I don't know the guy, so I'm not gonna rag on him or whatever. He's the guy that's got #1 in this, and it was something like 65,000 levels played. That was like the last time y'all checked on him, and I'm thinking like that was back. I think that was back when we hit 1,000 is when you guys told me how many he had, and I'm like, imagine over the course of us doing this show, we've played our 1,000th stage, and that was only an easy. Technically more than that because we've done normal, but an easy mode. 1,000 stages. And I'm like, and it took us this long and this many shows. Multiply that by 65. And that's how long it takes to get to where he is. I played this game for 5 episodes and I already hated it. And I don't see how somebody can put up with it for that long. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. 3D world. Oh boy. What does this say? Is this Japanese for haha, I just tricked you into playing a bad, shitty stage? Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. That's what it said. That's what it said. And that's not racist, because that's Sticks. They said it first.
Larry's Castle by Harry. I mean, you know, maybe they went to school together. I don't know. Oh, it's the night. Oh no, I can swim. Okay, I thought it was low gravity. I see the night variant of the castle so infrequently. I don't even know what it does anymore. Is Larry gonna be? There's Larry. There's Larry. All right, buddy. Goodbye, Larry. So again, this stage, I feel like there were compromises made. This guy made a castle level. I have a hunch. This guy, Harry, made a castle level with Larry, and I feel like, because y'all saw all the dry bones down in the bottom, and you saw there were some thwomps in there, I feel like he made that level, and it was too hard. And then rather than, I don't know, make a level that doesn't suck, he said, fuck it! Put it underwater!
Phase... Well, it's automatic. Who cares? Viva Brazil. Actually, let's just see if we can just beat this level, because I suddenly don't feel compelled to watch a crappy automatic stage. I don't have anything against Brazil. I definitely have a beef with bad stages, though. I was like, you know, we could sit here and I could take a sip of my cola and we could shoot the shit and we could talk about all sorts of whatever the hell we want. And, you know, it's whatever. Just go to the end, okay? Phase. I'm gonna get into Phase Clan with that. Draco, that's spelled with a Z. Yeah, I don't care. All power-ups, Super Mario World. Well, hopefully you made this after the update, because otherwise this is not gonna... Uh-oh. No, there is the balloon. There is the balloon. So we can do Inflation Mario. Can I be cheap and kind of like, you know, get this, and then get a hat, and then also just blow it out my ass? Okay, so you can't wear a hat and have this at the same time. How am I supposed to get Yoshi down there? Yoshi, my boy, my friend, come here, come here. Get rid of the pea balloon. If I get Mario to fart enough, will he eventually like not? I want Yoshi. I don't want this at all. This is crap. There, problem solved. But a new problem awaits. We have to get to Yoshi. We have to get to Yoshi! I don't like this level. Oh, no. Well, okay. I don't know. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? So I'm assuming I actually do need the, I'm assuming I do need the pea balloon. Because I just assume I have to go out here, right? So there's no point in giving me Yoshi. In fact, giving me Yoshi is... Giving me Yoshi is actually counterproductive. Because you can't use him to beat this level. Yoshi, contrary to popular belief, Yoshi does not walk on lava. Don't know if you knew that, but... Is that what Balloon Mario does when he... Yeah. He's so fat he can't even leave the fucking stage. I mean, yeah, I could have climbed the vine to get to Yoshi Fandramon, but then I realized after I died on that first thing where I just jumped off the side, I was like, it doesn't matter if I get Yoshi, because if I get Yoshi and I jump down into there, then I'm stuck. Because I actually need that balloon to go over there. I would have soft locked the level. Well, maybe not. Maybe I could have used Yoshi to get up onto the clouds and then jump off of Yoshi and then come back around and then get the. But that's too much work. Clearly, the person who made this made a shitty power-up showcase like everybody else does. But this one was exceptionally terrible in that you actually did need to pick the one pea balloon to go through the rest of the stage. And if you didn't pick it, tough shit. Because if you didn't climb the vine and get to the Yoshi, you have no way of getting out of that zone where the piranha plants were. It's a terrible, terrible stage. Captain Crunch's Oops All Power-Ups. 1-2 Sloping Cavern. Nice hat. Nice hat. Okay, well they started us not underground, so, you know. Buddy, those are steps. You don't even know. You don't even know. That ain't even a slope. You didn't even click the right thing on the menu for that. Yep. Also steps. Except those are slightly bigger steps. There you go. There's the slope. Alright. There, yeah. Yep. There it is. Okay. Nope. Not a slope. Those are steps. Those are big steps. Those are the ones you go up and you feel like Rocky. The boxer, not the guitarist. Okay, and we're done. I guess you just went with the name. There were, statistically, there were more steps than there were slopes. So I better would have been 1-2 step cavern. Steps. Staircase caverns. Except that doesn't sound exciting. But then again, sloping cavern, I gotta say, also does not have any excitement attached to it whatsoever. If like I was playing Super Mario World, right? You start that game off, boom, first stage, Yoshi's Island. I'm like, fuck yes! I'm about to get balls deep in Yoshi's Island. I'm excited about that. Donut planes? I don't know. I prefer actually toppings on the donut, but fuck it. Let's see what it is. Who knows? Vanilla Dome? Can you eat it? What is this? Cookie Mountain? Cookie Mountain? Hell yes! This slope cavern, if I turned on Mario World and saw a slope cavern, I'd be like, alright, let's play Star Fox. I'm not doing this. We're not doing this. We're done. SMB Ludwig Koopa battle. Yeah, alright. I mean, that's just whatever. Gotta get that frog suit, though. You basically just have, you have a level name that reads like it's something packed inside of a ration. SMB3 Ludwig Koopa battle. It's just very utilitarian and technical, that's all it is. Yep, that's what it was, and he came back too. Great. What was the point of putting all those blocks? You know, I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't even care. Forest of Illusion didn't have a food reference. No, it didn't. That one didn't. But you got out there and when you went to Chocolate Mountain. Chocolate, what's it called? Chocolate Mountain? Chocolate Valley? It was chocolate something. I tell you what, I'm all about that. And then you go and you go to the pipe, then you go to Chocolate Secret. It's those cookies. Those really nice German cookies. They're called like Hit. They have like the graham crackers on top, and instead of crappy Oreo hydrogenated oil filling, it's like fucking chocolate. It's good chocolate. It's like chocolate from a Tim Tam in there. That's the Chocolate Secret. Chocolate Plains, Chocolate Islands. You guys don't know either. House 43. Nice hat. 43rd house. Could have just said the last house on the left. Is that...
Don't tell me you made 42 other of these fucking things. Do not. Do not. That's terrible. That was just so astronomically bad. And I'm just thinking now, like, the name of this stage implies that this is the 43rd one that this fucking Billy B has made. And what's the first one look like? Is it even a house? Because if this is your 43rd attempt, buddy, but do you not even live in a house? Do you? I mean, can you not just step outside and turn and go, "Oh, that's what a house is." Oh, fuck me! Like, you don't even fucking know. Siri, you can't be serious. Okay, great. So we got like a mess of pipes here. It's just falling things. Are there Lakitus throwing shit up top? What's doing that? Oh, that's clearly not the right way to go. Why would you do that to me? Oh, because you don't know how to make a good level. That's right. Is there a cat suit in this tree? Why do they always do that? Is that something they do in the game? I've never really played this game. I don't... Oh, wait.
Orb.
We finally got to do one. It's been like 3 weeks. Yeah, here we go. More 3D world. That's what we need. That's what we need. Said nobody ever. This is good. That's a stage right there. Post that. Submit that. Made a great stage. I like the part how at the end it looks like a crappy robot brontosaurus. Draco, actually the proper name is Brachiosaurus. Yeah, well, you're part of the problem. P. Nice hat. I see what you want me to do. Yeah, I just did that trick where you can, like, jump off the... Why would you give me another one? Who fucking... If you... There's, like, 7 blocks between that and the flag. You got... Oh, shit! You could jump that... If you're about to run out... You can jump that distance and get to the fucking flag. You don't need to put another P-switch there. The hell was that about? Go. The game or the command? We just... Okay. Alright, we're just done here. Now, I wonder. Are these pipes stacked on top of each other because this is a stylistic choice by the creator? Or is this person too stupid to know how to stretch a pipe down to make it 6 blocks tall? Could be a stylistic choice, like a segmented thing, I don't know. Thought about that, but everything to the right of Mario seems to imply that this person is not playing with the full deck. Yep, that's a stage. What is? Did you just draw? What is that? Just try to draw a wiener? What is this crap? I mean, it's just like this. This must be how, like, This must be how fucking Zoomers feel when they try to play like an Atari game. They look at this, and it's supposed to be a ship, and they're like, the fuck is that supposed to be? Why is it only drawn in one color? This is an absolute garbage stage, and I don't even know. What was it called? Just Go? It was called Go? Go. Go. You should go read the tutorial. Go to Yamamura's dojo and learn how to make a stage. That's why it's there. You know the little bird on the menu? Fucking click it. This... You know how people, like... This is the next generation of... The people designing these levels is the next generation of our generation's... These people are old enough to vote. Referring to people who share links to the documentary Plandemic on Facebook. The person who made that stage will at some point be old enough to vote. Here we go. Take us home. Let's make it a good one. Let's make it a good one. Okay. Well, we're kind of... Yep. It's a stage, all right. I feel like this... Oh, I can... Whatever. I got confused. They clearly wrote something here, but I can't... Yep, there we go. Okay. I don't know why I felt like I had to duck underneath that at the beginning. I saw the mushrooms, and I think I, like, psychosomatically registered that I had picked one up, and that was the way to get through the stage. I've been hosting this show all night, and I've also been hosting it for nearly a year, and I've been hosting it for almost 5 years, if you actually count the first series. So, give me a fucking break. Also, Buster Keaton Rules says he likes that they have Yamamura's favorite foods in the game, and that they are soybeans and chicken nuggets. I think a pigeon that likes to eat chicken nuggets, that's a little fucked up. I don't know. That'd be like if a human said that one of their favorite foods were like, I really like green beans and I like grilled chimpanzee. I'm like, that's a little close to what you are. It's a little too close. I don't like that. It's kind of fucked up. Why can't you just say I like Spam or potted meat or something weird like that? Why'd you have to say grilled chimpanzee? That's awfully specific. I don't know. You don't come over. Game night's canceled. That's gonna do it for Your Level Sucks this week, tonight, this week, however you want to say it. This week, tonight. That's last week, tonight. That's the show I'm thinking of. Oops. You know, I actually had a poster print of John Oliver's ass, but I lost it in the hurricane. Now let me explain why I have that. Remember when he did that fake church? I actually, like, sent him $1 in the mail, like, in the physical mail I sent him $1, and apparently everybody who sent him something, he mailed them a poster of, like, a drawing of the outline of his ass, and it said, sit here and think about what you've done, because it was making fun of, like, the guys that send those prayer things where it's like, fold up this holy print and put it under your pillow and pray on it, and then put it in the envelope with your seed donation, and send it back to me, and I'll pray. Whatever, you know, that Peter Popoff miracle bullshit. So I actually framed it, and I had it on the wall for a while in my garage, but, you know, that ate it, so I don't have it anymore. You ever just look at a bird and go, you need a job? The carrier pigeons? You need to start pulling your weight around here, pigeon! You're just shitting all over the place, ain't doing nothing for society? Come on. I'm putting you to work. I'm gonna tie this little tiny scroll around your foot. You're gonna fly this message to the fucking king. You better do it, otherwise I'm eating your entire family. Also, Beryl Haya did a little bit of fact-checking. Turns out the uncooked rice killing birds thing is not true. So, on PolitiFact, that is false. If Donald Trump tells you that you shouldn't be feeding rice to birds, don't feed uncooked rice, don't throw them around at weddings, because the birds will eat it, they will die. Fucking liar. So, there you go. Anyways, that's going to do it for Your Level Sucks this week. We're closing in on, about a month away from, I guess, the quote-unquote last Your Level Sucks. And I've noticed as we've been nearing that date that we've just kind of just been just relaxing and just goofing off and just really just kind of cutting loose and just doing whatever the fuck. Last week I went and got my Gamecom, and we started talking about that and talking about Lights Out and things like that. This week I opened up with a gag with like the lengths that I've gone to do things in elaborate ways to hide this pen, and also to fool you guys into thinking it's hidden in places where it's not, that's now a thing within the show itself. Let me show you how tonight's pen gag was set up. Where's the other one? Where's the empty? Was that the thing I kicked? Hang on. Where did it go? Let me show you the process that went into tonight's gag. Here's the can of New Coke that I pulled out at the beginning of this show. It's sealed. And you guys saw that because I was holding it and talking about it, and then I mistakenly dropped it out of view of the camera, and I was like, oh fuck. But then I picked it up, and you guys heard me open something. You heard me open the can. Because off camera, but within range of the microphone, is another can of just random soda. It's called Green Cola. In a black can. I prefer blue cola. I opened this out of the view of the camera, but within the range of the microphone. And then down there, I had an empty can of New Coke that had a fake Magican prize in it with the pen in it. So, for tonight's pen gag, it required 4 separate cans of soda. Just for us to go from, I'm gonna drink New Coke because cola stopped paying me, to, oh, I have a Magican with a pen in it, to, oh, check cleared, here's cola. Remember like when we did the Wendy's thing, when we played the Wendy's and like the Arby's stage? And I made that sandwich and I called it like the Gatorbox beef curtains, and I took like one bite and then just threw it over there. Like, we've had a lot of good moments on this show. A lot of things where a lot of work goes into a gag that's maybe 30 seconds at most. And I like that so many of you guys appreciate the fact that I do stupid shit like that. When we're getting close to that 1 year mark, I've noticed that we've just been kind of just cutting loose and just goofing off and having fun. And I think it's more about the atmosphere and the community than about the bad stages. Yeah, we're still playing bad stages, and wow, wouldn't you know, they're still bad. But I feel like it's more like, it's kind of like the end of like the Johnny Carson show, right? Like the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. As he was nearing the end of his tenure with NBC, he just started inviting back guests from past episodes that he just really liked to be around, you know. And I think his very last, not his very last, his second to last show, I think he had Robin Williams and Bette Midler as his guests. And I think Bette Midler performed a song and things like that. And, you know, and then for his last show, it was just like a compilation clip show of like the best of the Johnny Carson show. But the last show with guests, I think he had those two on. And prior to that, he was just inviting back, you know, David Letterman and everybody else that he was friends with at the time. So I feel like that's kind of how this show is like culminating as we're coming up on a year. Is we're just goofing off and hanging out with each other. And it's more about just the company, and everything else is just kind of just taking a back seat, and we're just kind of riding off into the sunset together. I don't want to, what was it? I don't want, you know, when you're making content online and making a series, sometimes it's good to have a dignified end than to drag something out until it dies. And I don't want to do that with Your Level Sucks. I feel like with how chaotic my personal life was with the first Mario Maker game, I unintentionally did that. So with this has kind of been a year of second chances, and everybody's kind of, you know, for better or worse, even though 2020 sucks, but this year, starting from last June, has been a year of second chances. So not everybody gets a second chance to do things right in life, to actually go back and do things the way they should.
I feel like I kind of have been given that chance in a way, so that's what I'm gonna do. And The Simpsons has entered the chat. SpongeBob has entered the chat. Family Guy has entered the chat. See, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want. I mean, if there's a Mario Maker 3, then goddamn it, Your Level Sucks will come back as Your Level Sucks 3. It's not. It will come back. But in terms of like, for now, I would like things to have a proper like closure just for everybody, you know. And I've been thinking more about that now that, I mean, I'm not. I don't feel like I'm talking about death, but I kind of feel like I am. So we got that coming up. So I've been thinking a little bit about it, and I just want to do that. And then plus, if there's a Zelda maker, will there be a Your Dungeon Sucks? If they make another maker, I'll try. The thing with Mario Maker, though, is that was the perfect storm for me, because I am conventionally very good at Mario games, and I know enough to sniff out the bullshit. We tried with Mega Maker, and that didn't take off for me because I'm not any good at Mega Man games, especially the NES ones. So I can tell when levels are like designed bad, but in terms of critiquing them and comparing them to the design conventions of the wider Mega Man, you know, game series on the NES, it's not my strong suit, and I really felt out of my element doing that. So I didn't want to continue that because I'm like I don't feel, I'm not in my element. I can't do this. So am I good at Mega Man 8? Well, Dr. Wawi has got the energy crystals. I'm not good at. I don't think I've even played Mega Man 8, to be honest with you. Like I said, I'm really glad that so many of y'all have kind of transitioned over from just being Your Level Sucks fans to really kind of becoming part of the community around here, because I feel really fortunate and blessed, because you guys always know when I kind of talk about things, I feel bad about how things used to be before Gatorbox, and I don't like talking about things. I don't like thinking about things like that. The places, the people from back then, you know, it's all shit to a certain degree. If you go back far enough, then it gets into the clear again. But you know, whatever. So all of you that have stuck around are just a testament to the fact that second chances do happen. And I know we're saying that in the second season of a show that I never thought would have a second season, so we're got that. Rocky Saturdays are Kill Leak days. Now, officially, now and forever. It's going to take us forever to get that. But we're... so we got that. But anyways, what was I going to say? It just so happens, today is May 9th, 2020, as we're rolling tape on this. So when I'm talking about things having a dignified end and things that I look fondly back to in my past, May 9th sticks out to me in a personal sense because 16 years ago today, the first article I wrote from my first gig writing content online went live. 16 years ago. May 9th, 2004, article went up. Was a review of The Adventures of Bayou Billy for the NES. Or as the game says, The Adventures of Bayou Beery, with the voice sample at the beginning of it. 16 years have passed since then. And that is really crazy to think about. Like, thinking, like, just old enough. That's enough time to be old enough to drive. That's like, that's going through 16 years is going through grades 1 through 12 badly. Like, that's such a long fucking time. And I am really, I look back toward like those days when I was joking around and clowning on video games and things like that. Those days are special to me, because I made a lot of really fucking stupid choices not that long afterwards. And I'm really, really happy that things have come around again. And that's what I've been fortunate enough to have been doing for the past several years here on Gatorbox. And I fucked up making choices doing Gatorbox too, but everybody does. But the fact that I've been committed to this project for so long is why it's so meaningful to me, because when Gatorbox showed up, that was my fucking lifeboat. And I've clung on to this thing, and I've never let go. And I'm really glad that we can go back to... I'm not writing articles. I mean, I am, but the site's down. I'm not writing articles about games. We're playing them, and I'm making jokes about them on top of that. But it's kind of like the new version of old times in that regard. Because, you know, everything is all video now. Nobody reads anymore. Who cares? So, it's just kind of special to me that, you know, it just so happens that today is the 16-year anniversary of that. Like, a big deal, right? That's just... Because that doesn't affect, like, this episode. I just noticed it when I looked at the clock down there. I'm like, oh, fuck, it's May 9th. And obviously that day was significant to me because I've remembered it for 16 years. So it was important to me. Couldn't tell you any of the important days from when I was fucking things up and making real bad choices, but I remember when I was doing better. And I remember when the first episode of Your Level Sucks went up too. That's September 13th because we got an anniversary coming up for that. So I remember the good days. And I'm going to look back at times like this and I'm going to say I'm really glad I did that with the people I cared about. So I appreciate y'all being here. KR Gecko actually says, why buy you Billy? Because I hated that game. Because I hated it, because it was so close to being a good game. You had the side-scroll thing that was like Double Dragon, then you had the car thing that was kind of like Road Blasters, and then you had the part where you can use the zapper if you plug it into player 2, and it's kind of like playing Gotcha or one of those games like that. And they all sucked! None of them were good! I hated it! I hated it! I rented that game when I was a kid, and that was one of the first games I rented when I was a kid, and I hated it. I hated that game. Because I remember, I played it, because I looked on the back, I remember looking on the back, and I'm like, dude, Road Blasters, and you get to this, and you can use the zapper, because my dad liked to play Duck Hunt, so we had the zapper, I mean, we had the zapper, so I played it, I'm like, I get past the second stage, I hate this fucking game. I hate it. And then when it came time for me to write my first article about clowning on video games and being sarcastic and snarky, I went back to where it all started. I went back to the Adventures of Bayou Billy. Also, Rocky, I like what he said in chat. That's a classic Draco moment. Heartfelt goodness and then belly-hurting laughs. That's what I deliver. Anyways, I'm going to roll the credits, and we're going to go back to hosting The Joy of Painting with Bob Ross. So thank y'all so much for coming out. Really appreciate it. I look forward to spending time with y'all next week, throughout the week. Next Friday's game is, of course, Killik, the DNA Imperative 2. It's going to have its second feature in a row. And then, next Saturday, Your Level Sucks. So, here's the credits.
These films made by genius.